Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a team from the American, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. It's an option look. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, what a grab! You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. That's nice execution to pick up the 1st down. Little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that 1st down.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Ball handed off. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
1st down here for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions were flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
Third down after that running play. Back to pass. It's Carr. Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. After the incompletion on first down, we're going to throw it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Love. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to the left. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Toss play. Back heads to his right. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Hand it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Pollin. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Dropping back, it's Carr. Quick completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
It was a 1st and 10 play. He's looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. They give it to the big fullback here. Breaks into the clear. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Punt team ready to boot it away. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. He breaks free. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Love. Defense will make the stop, but what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Getting set for the 2nd quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the 1st quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Back to pass. It's Carr. Grab down the middle. It's Fields. And they keep the drive going. It's a 1st down at the 46.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. Seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Fields. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Moving to the end zone, has a lane, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Chapman. And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Finding some room at the 25. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a first down.
Great execution here by the quarterback. Nice pitch. They pick up some big yards, but not quite enough for the first down. Let's see what they decide to do here coming up.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback tries the left side. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense been in reverse third down. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gain to them.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Grab down the middle. It's Paulin. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That's caught. It's low.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
The punt team making their way on the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 30-yard line. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run the option. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They feed the fullback this time. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Trying to convert with a keeper here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And here comes the punter onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. He'll aim it toward the sideline. A solid punt. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Play action here on first down. Pass complete on the crosser. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Here's the second down play. This time it's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
But Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Irish. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
All week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they'll set up with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the back now goes in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the right side. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? We'll try to run it with the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback still with the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pitch play to the back. First down, looking for more now. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Well, the defense gets them to third down. I don't know if they're surprised by the option call, but a big play for this offense to get the yards they need.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, that is a tough drop for the offense. This tight end is normally very reliable as an option down here in the red zone. And if the quarterback can't depend on him in these situations, it can really limit what you can do as an offense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after they didn't completion on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Man, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. 4th down, the offense will go for it. Keeper fighting for the marker. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Using his legs. It's slow. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, another 1st down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
To the air, it's Carr. Looks left and finds his target there. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Navy will kick it off as we start the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. And they get the second half started with a running play. Fights through the tackler. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down to the 48.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Fields. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. The pocket breaking down. Using his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. On the ground, it's Love. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. A chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Finding space at the 20. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Gain of 1. It's now 2nd and goal.
Second down and goal. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. How about the big nose tackle? Known as a run stopper, but he gets to the quarterback that time.
Yeah, usually the big man is off the field when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You know, like you said, Chris, this guy's usually known for just eating up blocks, but the big man there shows he's got enough twitch to get to the quarterback, and he gets a sack.
Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. And he scored, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. The receiver grabs it. Tackled there by the defense.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Navy offense comes back out of the field. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaking free at the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
What a run and a pickup for this offense. This all starts with a great read by the quarterback. Saw the defender coming in, just knew this was not the time to keep it, and he does a good job of getting it to one of his playmakers, and boy, does he make a big play.
First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quick throw to the left. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It's 2nd down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
And the fullback takes a turn running the football. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
On to punt it away.
And that's a great punt. Goes out of bounds down near the goal line. They'll spot it there. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. That last possession produced a field goal, but more importantly, it milked the clock. And they do that again. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And Kirk puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
A first down now at the 14. That was important to get some breathing room there. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Has the first down and more. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Dropping back. It's Carr. Pressure is coming. Catch made with a tight end on a corner route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And that'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
First down. Looking to throw the football. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Fields. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Caught over the middle. It's Flanagan. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. Trying to run. It's low. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And the route is on.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That ball snagged for a completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
It's a small gain by the fullback, but nice to see him and his hands make a play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback's got it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Back in motion now. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. So they bring him down. They tried to run for it on 3rd and long. A cautious play call. Doesn't work. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And one final play before the end of the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? QB decides to keep it here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Dropping back, it's Carr. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's reeled in. It's low. And they get the conversion there. Set him now 1st down at the 38.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, get out of Dodge, keep everybody healthy.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Let's reel in. It's Pauling. You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be 1st down there.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that 1st down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, you're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the 1st down.
To me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Tight end goes in motion. Trying to find some room. It's Love.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Spinning out of the tackle. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
The extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
And this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the 4th quarter. This guy's not gotten over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort collectively by this defense.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Defense is coming after him. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Chris, I guess the bad news here is this game is more than likely over, seeing that the offense has yet to score. But the good news, you never know. Maybe a comeback from this kind of deficit with the time remaining, it would be historic. So maybe you should stick around if you want a shot at witnessing history.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
On to kick it away.
And he's able to get the boot away. And here's the return now from midfield. To be brought down, but a penalty marker was on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Send the back in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Chapman. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. Looking to scramble. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
The defenders are starting to come back for seconds now. That's the second sack of the game for this guy. And the bigger story is the effort of his defense. Even when the result has already been decided for some time now, they're not slowing down or taking it easy.
Here comes third and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to throw it on third and very long. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
One team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Back to throw. It's Carr. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Quarterback keeps the football. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Irish. Adds 6 more points to the total.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Navy offense back out on the field now. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
They look to throw it here on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but, man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. Receiver makes the catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
It's complete. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The offense will set up on first and 10. Looking for a receiver. Snags a quick throw. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Navy getting set with a first and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Navy will snap it from the red zone now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Stays on his feet. The tackle is made. The clock runs out, and that will do it.